You have opened. Shall we enter the main hall together? It must be held if we are to regain control of the castle. As you wish.
Thunder.
Blood and damnation. Indeed.
Yes. Braska.
Those stars.
The end is upon us! The dead rise! Repent your sins before death! Beg for the Maker! I have repented! Oh, Maker! At long last, the end has come!
Going.
My Valena, take this. That's the... You're welcome. You're... You're welcome. You're welcome.
Good to see you again.
Yes.
Good to see you again.
So we won the battle? Antigone or I'll go when they...
You saved us. That's what everyone is saying. With Mother and Father, but I won't forget what you did, though. Neither of us will. With Mother and Father dead, we'll be fine. I promised Mother I'd see to Bevan's safety. Oh, your path is probably much too...
Oh, how generous we are today, it appears.
With this, I can hire a wagon to take us to Denerim. We have family there, and they'll make a watch over you.
What is the situation? Shall we go to the...
Excellent.
So these are our visitors. The ones you told me about, Mother.
Yes, Connor.
And this is the one who defeated my soldiers. The ones I sent to reclaim my village.
Yes.
And now it's staring at me. What is it, Mother? I can't see it well enough.
This is a dwarf, Connor. You've seen dwarves before. We've had them here at the castle.
Had them? For dinner, maybe. Looks like a tough chew. Maybe in a nice stew. Shall I send it to the kitchen, Mother?
Connor, I beg you. Don't hurt anyone.
Mother? What's happening? Where am I?
Oh, thank the Maker. Connor, can you hear me?
Get away from me, fool-woman! You are beginning to bore me.
Maker's breath. What has happened here?
Grey Warden, please don't hurt my son. He is not responsible for what he does. No! Don't say that!
So, the boy has become an abomination and sundered the veil.
Connor didn't mean to do this. It was that mage, the one who poisoned Demon. He started all this. He summoned this demon. Connor was just trying to help his father.
And made a deal with the demon to do so? Foolish child.
It was a fair deal. Father is alive, just as I wanted. Now it's my turn to sit on the throne and send out armies to conquer the world. Nobody tells me what to do anymore.
Nobody tells him what to do. Nobody! Ha 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 ha!
Quiet, Uncle! I warned you what would happen if you kept shouting, didn't I? Yes, I did. But let's keep things civil. This woman will have the audience she seeks. Tell us, woman, what have you come here for? So you're a concerned well-wisher. Why didn't you say that in the first place? All the sneaking around and killing is so unnecessary. But Father is so very ill. We really shouldn't disturb him. Isn't that right, Mother?
I don't think...
Of course you don't! Ever since you sent the knights away, you do nothing but deprive me of my fun. Frankly, it's getting dull. I crave excitement and action. This woman spoiled my sport by saving that stupid village. And now, she'll repay me.
Tegan. Oh, Tegan. Are you all right?
I am better now, I think. My mind is my own again.
Blessed Andraste. I would never have forgiven myself had you died. Not after I brought you here. The fool I am. Please. Connor's not responsible for this. There must be some way we can save him.
Clearly the child is an abomination. There is only one way to stop it.
He's not always the demon you saw. Connor is still inside him, and sometimes he breaks through. Please, I just want to protect him.
Isn't that what started this? You hired the mage to teach Connor in secret, to protect him.
If they discovered Connor had magic, then they'd take him away. I thought if he learned just enough to hide it, then... None. I trusted Logain. Why wouldn't I?
And Eamon knew nothing of your plans. Do you not realize what you've done, Isolde?
Eamon would only demand we do the right thing. I was not going to lose my son. Not to magic. No. No, please. There must be another way. There must be something we can do.
We can't kill a young boy, demon or no demon. Please don't say we're considering that.
Connor is my nephew. But... he is also possessed by a...
No? What about the mage? He could know something of this demon. If he still lives, we could speak to him. Can we do nothing else?
Killing the child is the quickest course, but to say there is nothing else possible would be a lie. We can confront the demon in the Fade.
What do you mean? The demon is within Connor, is it not?
No, it lies in the Fade.
So you can enter the Fade and kill the demon without hurting my boy?
Possible too? Yes.
Neither of which we have. I understand. Can we do nothing else? Save my son and you will be rewarded. That I promise. His life is worth more to me than anything. Even my own. My son awaits your decision. Make it quickly. Please, don't. It isn't his fault. He just tried to help his father. Why must he pay with his life?
Do not make this any harder than it is, Isolde. She has made her decision.
Who says she gets to decide? I'm Connor's mother. I'm the Arlessa.
This is what must be done.
No! No! I won't let you do this! It isn't right! It isn't right!
It isn't right! Please don't do this! There must be another way! Maybe. But it feels like we simply haven't tried hard enough.
Go and do this quickly. We must save Eamon and restore the castle. I will make Isolde understand.
It's done. On my way. Yes. I'm off. I'm off.
Go away. She won't like you being here. She'll just try to hurt you. I'm always me. But sometimes a scary lady takes over. I feel like I'm sleeping. Well, I guess I'm not. I tried to stop her, but I can't. She said she'd help Father. She said that was why you were here. I want to help Father too. She knew I did. That's why she came to me. But somebody has to stop her from hurting anyone else. I don't know how much longer she'll be gone for. She'll just come back again, and then... just tell everyone to stay away. Especially Mother. I don't want her to see me like this. Alright. Please, hurry. Will Father be alright?
What comes? So, full of... 'Tis the child abomination you speak of from the haunted castle? If what you seek is to remove the demon from the child without harming the child, there is a way indeed. There is a connection between the... Only a mage may... and had...
Murderer. You would murder an innocent boy who has done nothing to you. So long as it does not involve Connor's death.
But what can we do?
Filthy murderer! He is an innocent boy!
Go and do this quickly.
Murderer. You would murder an innocent boy who has done nothing to you? Get out of my sight! So long as it does not involve Connor's death.
But what can we do?
Filthy murderer! He is an innocent boy!
Go and do this quickly. We must save Eamon and
Murderer.
But what can we do? It requires lyrium and more mages. We won't find them anywhere outside the Circle of Magi, I suspect. The tower is about a day's journey across the lake. You could attempt to get the mages' help.
But what will happen here? Connor will not remain passive forever.
Go to the tower quick.
Welcome back, friend. You'll be glad to learn that the Circle is well on its way to recovery. The child is possessed, but killing the demon, unless you intend to enter the Fade, I shall gather what mages I can.
This circle is amazing. Thank you so much for making this possible. This circle is amazing. Thank you so much for making this possible.
How long were you in that cloister, my dear woman?
Just over 2 years. Why do you ask?
And all the brothers and sisters there, they had taken vows?
Most of them, yes.
For 2 years, you had no contact with anyone but men and... What say you?
All right.
We have brought lyrium and begun. Very well. Who will go? Then let us begin forthwith.
Is that you, Connor? I can hear you! I'm coming!
Father! Where are you?
Is anyone out?
Who are you? Are you the one that made Father ill? Fool! the sick! I'll help him! You can't stop me! Why do you keep hurting me? Why trespasser? Get out of here! You have to get out!
Blessed art thou who exists in the sight of the
Father wanders, seeking me. No.
Very well. It is here. Perhaps we should converse instead.
Do you take me for a fool? I know better than to bargain with your kind.
Alas, that is sad. Very well then.
So it is over. Connor is his old self. He does not seem to remember anything, which is a blessing. I suppose we will need to send him to the Circle of Magi's tower for training, once the war is over. It's so odd to think of the boy as a mage, of all things. Eamon has much to mourn and rebuild should he recover. But at least he could be thankful that both...
I owe you my deepest thanks.
That our task is not done yet.
The urn. The urn of sacred ashes will save Eamon. That is true.
Very well. Let us concern ourselves with the urn, then. You found the urn? Did you bring it with you? But how can this be? How... where did you find it?
Would you question a miracle, Tegan? What's important is that it is here.
You are right, of course. I can ask later. For now, let us see if the relic's healing powers live up to its reputation.
Where am I?
Be calm, brother. You have been deathly ill for a very long time. Do you remember...
Tegan? What are you doing here? Where is Isolde?
I am here, my husband.
And Connor?
He lives, though many others are dead.
Dead? Then it was not a dream.
Much has happened since you fell ill, brother. Some of it will not be easy for you to hear.
Then tell me. I wish to hear all of it. This is most troubling. There is much to be done, that is true. But I should first be thankful to those who have done so much. Grey Warden, you have not only saved my life, but kept my I am in your debt. Will you permit me to offer you a reward for your service? I understand, but regardless of your motivations, then allow me to declare you and those traveling with you champions of Redcliffe. You will always be a welcome guest within these halls. And for you, Warden, a shield of the same make as those that have been given to our finest knights.
Indeed. We have no way of knowing what Loghain will do once he learns of your recovery.
Loghain instigates a civil war even though the Darkspawn are on our very doorstep. Long I have known him. He is a...
I was there when he announced he was taking control of the throne, Eamon. He is mad with ambition, I tell you.
Mad indeed. Mad enough to kill Cailan, to attempt to kill myself and destroy my lands. Whatever happened to him, Loghain must be stopped. What's more, we can scarce afford to fight this war to its bitter end. You would not walk away from that meeting unscathed. The Darkspawn slaughtered Cailan's forces, not Loghain's. He has strength we cannot hope to match. We have no time to wage a campaign against him. Someone must surrender if Ferelden is to have any chance at fighting the Darkspawn. I agree. Loghain will pay for his heinous crimes, but our armies must be reserved for the Darkspawn, not for each other. I will spread word of Loghain's treachery, both here and against the king. But it will be but a claim made without proof. Those claims will give Loghain's allies pause, but we must combine it with a challenge Loghain cannot ignore. We need someone with a stronger claim to the throne than Loghain's daughter, the Queen.
Are you referring to Alistair, brother? Are you certain?
I would not propose such a thing if we had an alternative, but the unthinkable has occurred.
You don't know?
I meant to tell you when we were approaching Redcliffe, but
Alistair is King Merrick's illegitimate son. He is Cailan's half-brother and has a claim to Ferelden's throne. I imagine Duncan kept Alistair out of the battle for this very reason.
I never thought it would come to this. When Cailan got married, everyone thought it was best to just have me step aside. It was a relief, actually. I don't want to be king. I never did. Even when Cailan died, I get...
You have a responsibility, Alistair. Without you, Loghain wins. I would have to support him for the sake of Ferelden. Is that what you want?
But I... No, my lord.
I see only one way. Then the business of fighting our true foe can begin. What say you to that, my friend? Why do you think he had me poisoned? He wanted me gone without having to confront me directly. If I call for a landsmeet, refusing the compromise and attacking Redcliffe will only support our accusations. I'm sure he'd rather I died from the poison. Had the demon not interfered, that's exactly what would have happened. Unless we convince some of Loghain's allies, as a Grey Warden, you may gather allies to you, but we need those forces to face the Darkspawn, not to battle against our own. Very well. I will send out the word. We should head to I would prefer not giving Loghain time to consider. As you wish. Please tell me when you wish to leave.
Spider!
I heard about what happened at Redcliffe. I want to talk to you about it. I wish I'd been there, but no, I'm not upset about that. I just wanted... There's been so much death and destruction. Well, you're right. Good.